Peace and balance, Aquarius, and welcome to your February 2021 reading. So this reading is going to be for all of my Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Saturn, and Uranus. So if your Aquarius falls in any of these placements, then this reading is going to be for you. Now, quick disclaimer, if you hear any music in the background, I have a roommate, so please disregard that and trying to keep up to what exactly that I'm saying. So yeah, let's get right into your reading. All right, Aquarius, so I'm gonna start off with your personal reading, then I'm gonna jump into your love, then business reading. So all right, let's see. This is for your personal reading. What you're gonna be expecting during this month, what you're going to be experiencing during this month of February, and advice on what you may need to do in order for you to have a smoother transition and a better experience. Okay. Personal reading. Okay, the first card we got is opening to discovery. Lighthouse, don't doubt your word. Storm, every hurricane come to an end. And then last, castle, is time for healing, not war. Okay, so this is your personal reading, meaning anything you may be experiencing on a personal level, with the people around you, people in your environment or whatnot, and what you may be experiencing personally, internally, as far as your feelings, your emotion, regarding your connection, regarding your experiences, right? So with the number 34, I'm gonna go ahead and explain the numerology before I jump into the imagery. Now 34, that's 3 and that's 4. 3 represent environment, 4 represent thought. So something your environment is putting you in deep thought, or something your environment is putting you into deep thought, and that's 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 represent message or higher message. So maybe you receive a message in your environment and it's putting you into deep thought. Maybe somebody says something to you, or you say something to somebody and it's putting you in deep thought, in your environment. Now regarding the imagery, opening to discovery, there's a key, right? There's a key, and then there's a little doorknob hole, that you look through. So you in this space, right? You in this space outside of what's being shown in the keyhole, right? Now you are in this space, but it's so much more that you can experience beyond. You just have to go there. You have the key to open the door into new experiences, right? You don't have to experience what you're experiencing right now. You always have the choice. Again, like it's what's coming up to me strongly. You have choices. You make the choices. It's your life, it's your reality, it's your experience. So you make the choice. You have the key to opening doors. You want to open the door where you experience more negativity, or you want to open the door where you experience more positivity. You want to open the door where you experience more adventure, or you want to open the door where you just like secluded and and stuff like that. But you have the key to open whichever door you want to. So know which door you want to go into, and you want to experience, before just opening any kind of door, but you have the key, you have the opportunity, it's a possibility. You know, you don't have to remain where you at, because where you at is kind of dry. Maybe you experience dryness in your life, you're not having as much fun, you're not experiencing as much as you would like to, you know. In your environment may be dry, maybe nothing too spontaneous, you know. You haven't been feeling that, like, you know, that vibe, you know, when you have like a really dope experience and your spirit is so high, you just don't want to leave, you know, you want to stay there. You haven't had that type of experience in a while, you know, and your environment is kind of like dry, it's dry land, you know. And maybe the same thing may be happening or going, you know, happening in your environment, and you know, it's kind of boring, you know. You may be experiencing boredom a lot, you know. But you have the choice to go into the forest and experience more lively things, you know, more better things, you know. You just have to pick up the key and you have to go there, you know. It may be harder said than done, but it is definitely a possibility. You just have to, you know, like, trust and, you know that it is, you know, like, know that it's possible, and make it happen. Make it happen. You can make it happen, man. You can make it happen, because the key wouldn't be here if you weren't able to make it happen. So you have the capability of making it happen. You know, every choice that you make is a choice you make. So you choosing to stay where you at, you know, you can also choose to move. All right. And I think it's a lot of things in, you know, from the universe, like you seeing sign, you know, certain things that are coming through to you to let you know, hey, walk through this door, hey, you know, start this, hey, do this, you know. But you have the last, you know, you're the one who makes the action at the end, you're the one who decides. And then with 22 representing somebody else or something else, right? Or, you know, and 0 represent extra space. So this card is whatever comes from this card is something that you're going to be, it's somebody else who's going to influence you regarding those regarding what I'm about to say. So maybe somebody is making you feel like you're not enough, you know, or you feel like somebody is not enough for you. But it's like, or you in this space where, you know, somebody or something else put you in a space of like cleaning, you know, organizing things, you know, because everything is neat, everything is organized, just putting a picture on the wall, you know. Somebody else is putting in a space where you have to gain more confidence, you know. Yeah, you have to gain more confidence, you have to gain more, like, you know, just know that you are enough, know that you are worth it, you know, like, you're worth it, you know, you're very much worth it. You have your characteristic, you know what you can bring to the table, you know what you have to offer, you know the type of person you are, you know, and you are very much enough. It doesn't matter, you know, like, we all have negativities, we all have insecurities and all that, but at the end of the day, we also have a good side, the things that make us, you know, the greatest person, you know, anybody can ever meet, you know. Just certain experience, just certain things about us just makes a difference in somebody else's life, you know. That doesn't mean somebody else is lesser than you, or you know, somebody else is higher than you or anything. You just worth it, you know. Just like somebody else can feel worth it or not, but at the end of the day, you know, you are worth it. You have the possibility of being worth it, because it's all about your belief. If you believe you're worth it, you're worth it. If you don't believe you're worth it, then you're not, you know, because the power of a belief is that strong. So believe that you are worth it. Know what you can bring to the table. And if you feel as though you don't have anything to bring to the table, then look within. You haven't searched within. You haven't, you know, you haven't done the work. You haven't done the inner healing to actually find yourself and find that part of you that makes you see your worth, you know. Like, let go of anything that's holding you back, that's putting you in doubt, any pain, you know, any past experience that you've had, you know, any, you know, mistake that you've made, you know, anything that may be holding you back, let go of it, you know, and start to see your worth. Because when we go through certain things, you know, over time, it can make you feel worthless, like, you know, like, you know, oh yeah, I heard this person, I did this, I did that, so I'm not worth it. Don't even speak like that. I don't even like the fact that I just said that. But, you know, you are worth it. I am worth it, you know. because I know what I have to offer. You know what you have to offer. So find that and embody that, believe that, and be that, you know. Some of you guys are called to actually have more plants around you, you know, because plant is alive, you know, just like everything in existence, you know. And with plant, it can allow you to, like, you know, rejuvenate, just feel alive more. It's like just seeing something else besides you that's different but yet the same, you know, around you, you know, that you can look at every morning and you can take care of, you know. Especially if you don't have children, you feel the gratitude, you know, you'll feel the love, the lightness, you know, like just, you know. So some of you guys may need to get more plants around you, you know, and start taking care of it. But you are enough, you know. And then we have 44, right? 4 has to do with thinking, you know, thoughts, you know. And it's 44, that's double thoughts, that's extra thoughts. So you're in deep thoughts about something, and that's like 8. 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 represents time. So you're putting a lot of time into your thoughts, you know. You're putting a lot of time to thinking about something. And when it comes to the picture, storm, every word here, hurricane comes to an end. And a storm, when a storm comes, you know, a storm is water and air, right? I mean, I don't know if it's really water, but like I know it's a lot of air, you know, some kind of water too that's included, you know. So when it comes, right, we know air represent thoughts, right? And you are an air sign, you know. So of course you think a lot. All air sign, you know, think a lot, you know. Some air sign communicate a lot and some think a lot, you know. So you know, what am I trying to say? Yeah, when the storm comes, you know, the air representing you know, thoughts and flow and things like that, and then water representing emotion, and you know all that combined, it can create a catastrophic, you know, event, you know. So you may be going through a catastrophic event, you know, things just switching up, things just going all over the place, things getting messy, you know, things becoming you know, you becoming burdened about something, you know. Things are just like different, you know. It's not the same as before, you know. Things are changing, you know, and you don't know how to go about that change. You don't know how to stop that from happening. And it's like you can't stop the storm, you just have to let it pass, you know, and allow it to calm down and cool down, so you can see everything else that was created, you know, because of it. And then start to rearrange things, you know. The opportunities of a storm is, you know, it messes up what you're already used to, you know. So if you're already used to a certain routine or doing certain things a certain way, you know, the storm coming is gonna just destroy all that you were so comfortable doing and bring about new changes, and you're gonna have to deal with that, you know. And that's the benefit of that, because when you just too focused or you too comfortable with what you're already used to, you don't know how to experience new things, you know. You become ignorant in certain position or in certain experiences, you know, right? And the storm is here to actually put you through that space, you know, of toughening up and gaining more new insight, gaining new knowledge, new wisdom about, you know, the experience and the situation you in, right? So allow the storm to come through. Every storm, every hurricane comes to an end, you know. Don't run away from it, you know. Don't run away from it. Face it, embrace it, you know. Like head on strong, embrace it. You got a crown on your head, you're royalty. So why are you running away like a peasant, you know? Like, and that's not to say any kind of disrespect. I'm just utilizing the word and your energy carried behind it, you know. You a king, you a queen for a reason, you know. You have your crown on, so therefore act like it, you know. Act like it, toughen up, you know. There's a reason why you have that crown, right? So if you're not worthy of that crown, then take that crown off and just run away from the situation, you know. Run away from your problems, right? But you're being called to face it, you know. Actually, you know, face it, you know. Face whatever experience you're having right now and become strong about it, you know. Become strong about it and actually see the benefit of it, you know. Don't run away from it, because wherever you go, there you are, you know. Don't run from yourself, you know, because maybe the situation you experience right now is you took part into creating that, you know. You took part into making that happen, so you have to take part into fixing it, you know. You can't just run away from it now that it's here, you know. So That's what you're being called to do, whatever experience you may be going through right now, you know. Especially when it comes to your thoughts, whatever you're thinking about, don't think too much on it, you know. You know, and I have this problem of overthinking, you know, and it's like you have to learn how to, like, you know, just organize your thoughts and just, you know, find the thoughts that are more, you know, meaningful, you know, so you can skim through and, you know, like, find the answer within those thoughts, you know, because the messages are always going to come to you. The message are always going to come to you. The answer is always going to be there, you know. You can't just be thinking without actually thinking, without actually looking at the thought, without actually observing the thought. You're just thinking to think. You know, when you observe the thought, you find the answer within that thought. You find the clues, you know, and things like that. And you put things together, you know, and you weigh things out and you come up with a conclusion. That's how you're supposed to think. You're not just supposed to think because, oh yeah, I ate a burger and this and and then I went to sleep. No, like, you have to think, okay, I ate this amount of food, and that's probably why I was feeling a little bloated earlier. That's probably why I got that headache. That's probably why, you know, like, now, you know, and then I'm going to sleep. I didn't drink no tea, you know, I need to cleanse more, you know. Start to see, like, the little things and the things that you do, you know, like, and, you know, see how to go about things better, you know, like, that's how you think, you know. You don't just think to think. You actually utilize your thoughts, your thought process for a reason, to find the answer, you know. And then with 30 has to do with your environment, and then 0 is just extra space. So, you know, you have your environment influence you a lot. And with the castle, it's time for hitting no war. Something in your environment is like crumbling down. Everything is crumbling down in your environment. As you can see, everything is has burnt up into ashes, destroyed, you know, and the only one left standing, right? So what I'm getting is maybe like it's something big that happened in your environment, you know, that's considered like you know, everything just went down, you know, like downhill, you know. Everything you were used to is like being destroyed, and that's probably what's putting you in these deep thoughts, you know. It's like everything is like not going the way it used to, so it's unfamiliar, you know, and it's overwhelming you, because you're trying to find the answer, you find a way about how to go about it, and it's like you know what to do, but then you're doubting it, you know, or you may think you need to do something and it may not be the thing you need to do, you know. So you in these deep thoughts about, should I do this? Is this the right thing to do? Like, what should I do? You know what is happening, and it's like, I understand it can be really tough when you come to that point, you know. Just taking one step at a time, you know, and it may depend on how long or how, you know, how fast you have to come up with an answer, or how fast you have to make a decision. But make the decision that is best for you, you know. Make the decision that is best for you. That's gonna help you more, you know. Weigh everything out. It doesn't matter if it's gonna hurt somebody. It doesn't matter if it's going to, you know, like create some kind of problem. It doesn't matter what it's going to do, just as long as it's the best thing for you to do. If you know that doing that thing is going to bring about the best result, you know, in your life, you know. And you may want to be considerate of other people, that's on you, but I'm just letting you know, like, you know, like, do what is best for you, you know, like what's going to work best for you. So think more about it, be more intuitive, you know, trust your instinct, you know. So yeah, everything is like, you know, being destroying your environment, and it's like that's what change brings, you know, like, because it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to let go of all those unhealthy attachments. It's time for you to let go of that which you're familiar with. It's time for you to let go of that and start something new, you know. It's not time for you to fight. You know, it's not time for you to fight like, no, this is what I'm used to, so I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna fight hard to keep it how it is. You know, I'm gonna fight hard to just remain where I'm at. I'm gonna fight hard to not change. You know, like, it's not time for all that. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to move on, you know, and create something better for yourself. Experience better, experience new, you know. And you may be afraid of that, but it's life, man. Life comes with change, and you have to make peace with it, and you have to actually, like, you know, like, allow it to happen. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. That's how you expand, man. That's how you gain knowledge. That's how you gain wisdom. You know, that's how you become enlightened, you know. So just allow it to the process to go through, and, you know, just just make peace with the process. Make peace with the journey that you're on right now, and all will be well. All always end up being well at the end. Like, it's life. We experience the highs and the lows, you know. So the faster we're able to handle the lows, the faster we're able to experience better, you know. Now that's 8, 10, 17, 20. Okay. All right, so that's it for your personal reading. I'm gonna jump into your love reading. All right, this is your love reading. So let's see here. I don't know why I just thought about Aries in my head. Maybe you guys are dealing with an Aries, or you have an Aries placement. Either way, this is your love reading. Aquarius. Okay, when it comes to your love, I got the 8 wands, the 6 cups, and Starseer. Okay, Aquarius. Now with the 8 wands, 8 representing time. Wands represent manifestation, you know, things that allows you to will things into existence. You know, you can manifest with a wand. You can cast spells. You can, you know. Alright, I'm back. So like I was saying, like with the 8 of wands, one representing manifesting into your environment, you know, into your space. So you're putting a lot of time into manifesting something, you know, or to bring something into existence. Whether it be an idea that you have, or actually, since it's a love reading, maybe it's somebody trying to will somebody into your space, you know. So you bring a lot of time into making that happen. You know, you see something that you like, you see something that you want, and you're doing everything that you can to make, you know, get it, you know. So all right. So, let's see, where was I? So, based on everything I just experienced, it may be a challenge for you to actually manifest this, you know, like you may have to do a lot. You may like have like certain distractions, or like certain things that, you know, just keep popping up, you know, to like, so like it's taking a longer time for you to reach that space, or for you to actually make that happen, whatever that is, you know. Whether it's you actually like attracting somebody, or you making something work in your relationship, whatever it is, it may be certain challenges or whatnot. So just kind of be mentally strong about it, and know how to go about it the right way, you know. So assess the situation, you know, like brainstorm everything, you know, and see the best way to go about you achieving that. You're achieving success with whatever it is, you know. So yeah, let's see. You're very focused, you know, like it's like you're just looking one way. Everything else that's coming to you is like you don't have that much interest for the people coming to you. You're just interested in that one person, you know, and you wanting it to work. So that's what I get with that card. And then with the six cups, 6 represent attention, center stage. It also is also the two energy coming, two energy coming to create one, right? You know, two energy coming together to create one. So it's another sort of manifestation. But here it's like we have boats. Boats is a mean of transportation by water to take you from one space to another. Water represent emotions. So the boats is like something that carry you from one space to another, right? You traveling through your emotion, you know, like it's like your emotions are like, you know, it's like you feeling one way and like you being called to feel another, like if that makes sense. It's like you being called to like, you know, remove yourself from the feeling that you're currently in, you know, like, you know, if you're feeling mad, angry, sad, you know, like you being transitioned into feeling another way, you know. So again, it's a big change because it's like endless butterfly, and butterfly represent change, transformation, you know. So you're going through some kind of transformation in your love life and some kind of change, you know. But it takes you traveling, it takes you actually moving, and it's 3 boats, 3 representing environment. So you may need to leave your environment in order for you to have a better love experience, you know. But also it's cups, right? Cups can be filled, cups can be empty. But here it's like it's two the masculine and feminine, you know, coming together, holding one cup, you know, so drinking from each other cup, and it looks like the masculine is giving the feminine the cup. So you have, you know, you're giving your cup away to a feminine, you know, to somebody, you know, that you're interested in, you know, giving them, you know, like your time, giving them your, you know, what you have to offer, and they actually in the process of them taking it. They haven't fully taken it yet, but they're in the process of taking what you have to offer, you know. So just be patient and let that happen, you know. Like if they take your offer, you know, then good. If they, you know, decide to change their mind and not take it, then, you know, it's fine also. Then, you know, you like how do I even say this? It's like whatever happens, you know, just make the best choice, you know. Don't hold yourself back, you know, because of fear of, you know, the other person not actually, you know, accepting your offer or not, you know. Just put that offer out, you know, let yourself be known, let yourself be heard, let yourself be felt. And if the feeling is mutual, then great. If not, then, you know, remove yourself and, you know, just continue doing what you're doing and working on yourself. And, you know, whatever is for you is going to be for you, you know. But, you know, let it be known that, hey, this is what I have to offer, this is who I am, you know, are you down or not, you know. And give the other person the time to actually like meet you there or just give you an answer, you know. But it's somebody that you have your eyes on, that you're very interested in, that you want to give your all to, you want to give, you know, what you have to offer to, you want to build with, you know. It's just going to take a lot. It's going to take you, you know, get, you know, like releasing, you know, whatever emotion you have right now that may be hindering you, and, you know, feeling more optimistic, you know, and then removing yourself from either your environment or a situation you're in order for you to make things work. Become more grounded, because it's like grass here, so become more grounded. And, you know, like yeah, that's basically what I got with this card. So here we have star seer, you know, again with that like attention, like you have your focus on this one person that you really want to build with, really want to be with, you know. But it's like you're willing to like support them, because you see like she has like this, you know, is this figure right here is going up the stairs, that's, you know, on her head, you know, like going up into a new space, into a star body, to a higher body. So this is like either this, you're gonna be the one helping this person ascend into a new space, into a higher space, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, even financially or physically, however. Or it's gonna be reversed, so it's gonna be the other person doing that for you, you know. But I'm getting here a high attention, like just focus on that one person, that one thing, you know. I mean, that one person, since it's a love reading, you know. And you know, you being willing to like, or them being willing to like uplift you, or you uplifting them, and just like being there for them and supporting them, you know. You want to do that, you want to be that for them. And then that's 46. 4 represent that, and then 6 again with this attention, center stage, 2 energy coming together to create 1, right? So you're putting a lot of time into making that happen, into coming together with that other person, into actually, you know, like having just your focus being on them. You're putting a lot of thought into that, into making that happen, you know. And then that's 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. That's 1 and 0. 1 represent individuality, so you need to be more of an individual, and 0 is like just extra space. You need to be more of an individual, more of yourself, you know. Show yourself more, express yourself more, you know. Let them see you for who you are, you know. Let them embrace you and accept you for who you are, you know. Like, and not your toxicity or anything, because I know some people like to like put the burden on the people and think that other people are there to just like, you know, take the baggage and hold the baggage for them, and they can just enjoy their life, you know. Like, but you have to work on yourself, work on anything that, you know, any negativity that you're holding on to, anything that you're not trying to let go of, any bad habits, any like, you know, just let go of that before you actually jump into making something happen with this person. Because once you bring all your baggage in, that's exactly what's gonna make things, you know, like not work out, you know. So make sure you deal with your shit before you jump into, you know, becoming more serious with this person, because it seems like you're really interested in this person, you know, and you really want to make things work. So make sure you deal with your shit so it doesn't get in the way, you know, of a solid foundation or a solid relationship being built. So yeah, that's it for your love reading. All right, so this is for your business reading. I'm doing a business reading. My son is like by my door right now. Baby! So you may have some minor distraction, like, you know, especially when it comes to your business, like you're not able to like, you know, do certain things. You know, maybe you have kids that you have to, you know, look after while you know, work. So like it's making it a little harder for you to, you know, put your time into your work, you know. Or you may have other people distracting you, you know. The moment you want to start doing, you know, doing your work, then somebody calls you, hey, you want to hang out, or hey, you want to do this, you know, like, you know. But you have to be, you know, like strong enough, like to, you know, you have to know if it's actually what you want. Because if you really want something, you put in the work. No matter how much distraction you have, you make it happen, you know. Like you actually invest your time into that. You find a way to, you know, focus on your work, you know, no matter what. But yeah, so regarding your business, you know, this can be financial, you know, to your business, like, you know, your business, you know, like your business, it's your business, you know. Whatever you keep hitting, your business, things that, you know, people don't have no business, you know, being in, you know, like actually knowing, you know, like somebody can see you, you know, and, you know, maybe if you have a business, right, somebody can see your work and everything, but they don't see the behind what it took, you know, what you did, you know, to put, you know, how you created those things, you know, like they don't know. That's behind the scene. That's your business, you know. They don't need to know how it went, you know, how it goes, you know, so they just see the after, the you know, afterwards, you know, the work that you already did. So that's what business is. Or it can be financial, you know. So we got the Fool, right? And we got the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Aquarius, the Nine of Pentacles is the reward, right? But in order for you to get there, we have the Fool, right? And the Fool, 0 is just extra space. The Fool is like anything can happen, right? I mean, 0, that's 0 because there's no other number. It's just extra space. It's like anything can happen, you know? So, again, messages, anything can happen. Anything, literally, right? So, also with the Fool, it has to do with confidence, you know, putting yourself out there, you know, being spontaneous, like, actually, like, you know, like being, confident and just trusting. Okay, that's the word I was looking for. Having more trust, you know, trust yourself more, trust that everything will work out, you know, just, you know, like, because anything can happen, focus on what you would like to happen and allow it to unfold. You know, you just have to trust, you have to believe, you know, you have to actually know it's gonna happen, you know, you putting in the work, you know. So trust in the process, trust in that, you know. Because she's just falling, you know, she's not scared. Don't be afraid, you know, don't be don't be scared of the process, you know, don't be, because you've reached the end, you know. It's the last step. You just have to, like, just let go and allow it to unfold, you know. Like, whatever, if you have a business in your mind you want to start, just do it, you know. If you want to, you know, like, just do it. Whatever it is in your mind that you've been thinking on, like, I want to do this, but I don't know, just do it, just do it, you know, like, just do it. So yeah, you're being called to do that, like, you know, just act on faith, trust, you know, and just put yourself out there, actually do it, you know, make it happen, believe, trust, you know. That's what it takes, right? In the beginning, you have to gain that first, right? And then with the Five of Swords, you know, like, so 5 represent feelings, emotions, you know, what you are emotionally invested in, right? So it's, you have to put your feeling into it, you know. You can't just say, oh, I want to do this, but then, like, you all logical. Okay, I have to make this call, I have to make this schedule, I have to do this, and then you just go by the book. You have to put your feelings into it, you know. You have to actually feel your work in order for you to, like, you know, it's like, it's the energy you put into it, man. The energy you put into it is show how much you love doing it, you know. And if you feel and you love how much you're doing it, the more you're gonna receive. Because the moment you start to think, okay, this is a task, you know, once it's gonna come full force, it's gonna be overwhelming, because you're gonna look at it as though it's a task. But when you look at it as, like, I love doing this, I love dancing, oh, I got a gig, yes, I get to dance my ass off, you know, you get that, you know. Oh, I like to cook, I gotta, you know, like, I have to cook for this, you know, thing. Oh damn, I get to cook all the food that I want, I'm about to have some fun doing this, you know. Like, you're putting your feeling into it. You're not being like, okay, I have this gig, I have to dance, okay, let me, you know, I'm just gonna no, and I'm gonna go there, okay, I'm gonna do these steps, and then I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna go home, you know, like, because you're not putting your feelings into it. It's a difference, you know. You can actually do all that, like, you know, schedule and everything, you know, and also put your feelings into it, you know, be like excited about it, you know. So whatever you're about to do business, like, you have to trust, feel it, you know. Don't overthink it, you know, because you're trying to think too much about it, you know. And it's like, you know, you in this deep thoughts about it. If you see him, it's like, you know, like you're just thinking too much about it. Stop thinking too much about it. Just be free, you know, like this guy that's behind him, you know. Let go of just overthinking it and just be happy doing it. Just be happy about it, you know. It's gonna make a difference, right? And then with the 10 of Swords, right, 1 represent individuality and 0 represent extra space, right? And that's like just like your personal reading about you being in an environment that's dry, you know. When it comes to your business, it's like, what do you want, you know? And is your environment helping you achieve that, you know? Like, but the most important thing that this asks you to do is to be more of an individual, you know. Just like in your love reading, be more of yourself, be more of an individual. Stop being too gullible. Stop allowing people to change you. Stop being a people pleaser, you know. Stop doing things just to look a certain way. Be yourself, you know. Just be you, you know. That's all it takes, you know. That's mostly what it takes, your individuality, you know. Because we know individuality, then you're copying somebody else and you're not original, you know. So therefore everything that comes with whatever you do is not going to be original, you know. Like, so be yourself, you know, and just do what you need to do in order for you to experience better. You're being guided by the universe, you know. That those are the quotes. I don't know, some people look at it as like negativity, you know, a warning of some sort, you know. Maybe here, you know, with this card right here, you being in you having to put your emotion and thoughts into it, you know, like you thinking it through. That just came to me, just thinking something through. You may get like a warning of like some sort, like, oh, if you don't do this, then this is gonna happen. Like, if you don't put in more work, you're gonna lose your job, or if you don't do this, then your business not gonna work. You may get a lot of like warning, but it's like, okay, don't let that warning overwhelm you. Maybe that's what is putting you in those days, like just thinking too much about it, you know, and just forgetting about the feeling. How do you feel about it, you know? Take out anything that you're being told about it. How did you feel about it, you know? Ask yourself that. But you're also being supported for you to go the right way, you know. Go the right way in order for you to have better opportunities, you know, have better experience, you know, when it comes to your business, you know, or your work. You know, you've been called to move, you know. Get out of that dry space or that dry land, you know. Add more substance into your life, you know. And then that's when it comes with the sword, you know. With the sword, the 9 of Swords, you know, just you being on that horse and, you know, just going towards your destination. That's going to bring you about more abundance financially, you know, because that's what Pentacles are, you know, like financial abundance, you know. That's what it can represent for the most time, you know, and that's what it represents right now. You know, you're getting more abundance about it. But it's like you have to communicate a lot in order for you to achieve it. You know, you have to put a lot of passion into it, you know, like whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a business, whether it's your work, whatever it is that's going to bring you about financial, you know, fulfillment. You know, you have to put your passion into it. You have to communicate a lot. Maybe your job requires you to communicate a lot, you know, but you have to do that. You know, you have to be passionate about it, you know, and make your way through it, you know, make your way towards it, you know. So yeah, that's it for your business reading. I hope it helped. That was definitely a lot. So yeah, give me a minute, please. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being in my space and allowing me to bring forward this message to you. I hope you gain something, and until next time, you stay at peace and balance always, and bye bye.